Hi, my name is Sean Shaler, and this guy over here, I pointed the right direction. I'm so proud.
Yay! Finally.
That's my friend Jesse Lobbs, aka
Hello.
Jester Tyler on Twitter.
Everywhere.
JESSTERTYLER. Why is it so hard to spell that?
That's
Jester
right.
Tyler on Twitter, and we are so excited to bring you an episode of Pokemalarkey, which is my segue to saying I'm really sorry because I'm horribly disorganized for like 3 straight weeks, and so it's not going to be a normal episode, and it's
It's
totally
a
my fault.
special
I
episode.
apologize.
That's what you can say.
It is a
You don't,
special. It's
you,
not a flaw. It's a
you,
feature,
you
Jesse.
don't
It's
tell
not a flaw. It's a
exactly. You
feature.
don't tell people you made a mistake. You say it's a special
It's
promotion.
and I'm a special person. Jesse, what we'll do the best we can with what we've got. Jesse, what have you been up to lately? I haven't really talked to you since before Christmas.
No, it's been a while. I enjoyed Christmas. I got tons and tons of anime figures. So now my bookshelves are just creaking at the seams under all kinds of people from Dr. Stone, My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen. They're everywhere. Um, so that's really what I've mostly been up to after Christmas, and going back to work. What about you?
Same. I got lovely Christmas presents because I very selfishly tell people things that I exactly want, and my mom is a gym, so she gets them for me.
Smart.
And then my nerdy news is that my wife and I are working on a living room remodel. Our basement is finished, but
Ooh.
it was last finished in like 1978, and it shows. It is finished, but it's been a while. So it'll be simple out there. But what I have wheedled into, I imagine this is how politics work,
I mean,
into the budget for remodeling, I have fit enough money to build a different computer,
ooh,
and then we're going to have a very interesting, some kind of panel, some kind of digital panel that will allow me to use my computer in the living room in hopefully comfy furniture that looks like a normal room and not like whatever this looks like,
oh wow,
or in here a panel, some kind of a switching panel for that and for systems and to make them work. It shares a wall and there's nothing in the wall, and it will
very
probably
cool.
be more expensive than I want it to be, but I'm excited because I get to build a new PC for the first time in like gosh, I don't know, 7 or 8 years.
That's very exciting. Congrats.
Thank you. That was my what's there's a word for it, like pork barrel spending pork.
Yeah, your pork barrel. You got your pork in.
Right. I said I agree to this living room remodel with this one line item added
Yep.
that might roughly cost as much as the rest of a basic carpet, drywall, ceiling scraping. This line item might be that much,
It might be worth it.
2 out of 2 people in this house voted positively for it. So that's all. For what it's worth, it's 2 out of 2, but one vote weighs more than the other, and it's not my vote.
Not yours.
She has the constant majority, but it worked. So that's what I've been up to is plotting
Yay.
my computer build. I'm not a huge PC gamer, so it's not going to be anything that anyone would ever like show off. But to me, and my 8-year-old or 10-year-old maybe AMD FX 8450, it's going to be a blast.
Very exciting. Congrats.
Jesse, let's get down to what is essentially going to be a poke adjacent as a whole episode.
Yes.
Tell me what you know about this little thing coming up right around the corner called Pokemon Arceus. Pokemon Legends Arceus. I ruined it
Pokemon,
already. God, it's over.
Pokemon,
Cut.
Pokemon Legends Arceus. And remind me, Sean, have you played Diamond and Pearl yet? Or Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I mean?
No, I have only played regular old Pearl on the old DS.
God, I am okay. So Pokemon Legends Arceus, very, very exciting. So it takes place in this is the one I can't say. Hisui. It's like Hisui region,
Yeah, I
hundreds of
can't
years
pronounce that
ago.
either.
But it's Sinnoh. It's just ancient Sinnoh before Sinnoh was called Sinnoh. So if you played Diamond and Pearl, you're going to recognize things like Mount Coronet, the shape of the region. I wonder if some of the cities will still be there. Um, but I'm very excited.
I like that they did that on purpose, that they made it Sinnoh
Yes,
in the same year as the Brilliant Diamond and Shining
yep,
Pearl, or I
keeping it
probably
in
messed that up.
some history. It's very exciting. This is it's gonna be their first nearly open world game. Nintendo's come out and they've said like it's almost open world, whatever that means. But
I
I'm pumped.
think I have a guess, if you don't mind me interrupting, is I
Go ahead.
think Dragon Quest is my favorite series, and sometimes it is quote unquote open world, but in a linear way. Like it's open world, but you still kind of have to go here to get there.
Okay.
And I imagine that's kind of a Nintendo soft open world that they would do. That's my guess.
It's been compared a lot to Breath of the Wild, which I fucking love. So
Yeah.
I'm very excited. Um, I'm excited to have the option of like wandering around, capturing Pokemon without fighting them. If you can manage to throw your wooden Pokeball at a Pokemon, you can maybe get them, or you have to battle them like normal. But Pokemon will also attack you, like straight up attack you. That's a little terrifying.
Let's go back to this wooden Pokeball for just one cotton picking second here. What is what?
It's history, Sean. Everything was made of wood.
That's fair. Okay,
It's supposed to be. From what I've read, it's a wooden Pokeball. It's wood and like steam, and that's how it works.
I'll bite. Whatever. That's fine.
Well, I mean, Pokeballs have been made from crazier things. In Johto, that one guy makes Pokeballs out of berries that you bring him.
But, that's fair. I never actually considered that. Okay, no, I'll bite. I'm just sitting here thinking, when you say wooden Pokeball, I just feel like it's actually just a wooden spherical cage that you just have to roll at the Pokemon and
you have to throw that ball as hard as you can, knock them out, drag them home.
It's a beach ball, and you got to just fling it over your head as good as you can.
Exactly like that.
I imagine that. I knew it. I knew that was it.
So I imagine as soon as I don't know, something terrifying like a golem starts running at you, rolling at you, and you can just throw as many wooden Pokeballs as you can to try to get out of the way. Or, if you release one of your Pokemon out near it, it will start attacking it for you. It's going to be different. I'm not sure how the turn-based Pokemon attack system is supposed to work, if that's even present at all, or if it's just Pokemon has like a few moves and it's like it repeats itself. I don't know. I don't understand.
It is still present. I don't know what triggers it, because I know there's sort of like out of battle things that you are mentioning, like attacking or throwing your Pokemon near it.
Yeah.
But then there's also still some type of, maybe it's a gym deal or something. There's still some type of head-to-head turn-based, because one of the pitches with this game that I really liked as a Dragon Quest guy, again, is that you can do a light attack where you can potentially get more attacks in a single turn for less damage, or you can do a heavy attack where you might attack once and then they're going to fit two in that time. And it was like power and agility or something like that instead of light or heavy. But I'm not butchering the language. But that is something that is present in their turn-based system.
That's interesting, because that's the way Pokemon Go works.
Yeah, so another thing that I guess makes me jealous, I keep going to Dragon Quest here. Ultimately, they're long-standing, successful JRPG series that I really love. I wish that Dragon Quest would adopt something in that where it's still turn-based. Hopefully, you can still even have, what are they called, macros or whatever, where you can set it up to work automatically. But It always seems stupid to me that, like, if my character is twice as fast as that monster, I should get to attack it 2 times for every one of its one. Like, it's a simple thing, but I should get to do that.
You should get to.
Dragon Quest 11 gets a little to the point where you could do it with, like, an auto battle. You can set it up to auto battle. It's still, I only attack once for its once, but I could see that morphing into, if they would ever look at it, you could functionally turn it into something like this where I turn on my auto battle and I set my preferences or whatever. So it's still turn-based, but it's snappier and faster. But with my character maybe getting more attacks based on speed or fewer attacks. It's a weird thing, but long story short, that's like the most exciting part to me is that
It's
weird
exciting.
little
Yeah.
JRPG swap, turn-based change.
Yeah, it's wild. And there's so many things we still don't know. Like we don't know about the gems or how any of that is going to work. If there's going to be like ribbon challenges, just like there are in Brilliant Diamond, and Brilliant
I get
Diamond,
it wrong
Shining
every
Pearl.
time I say it.
Um, so there's so much we don't know. But one of the things we do know is the three starter Pokemon, which I love that they did this because none of these starter Pokemon are like present in Sinnoh by the time we get to Diamond and Pearl. So you've got Rowlet, which is that grass owl from the Alola region, then Cyndaquil, which of course is the cute little fire rodent thing from Johto, and then Oshawott, which is that otter-looking thing from Unova. And they haven't shown any of their evolved forms, which makes me think that they'll have special evolutions based on this region. So
Like
that'll be
Sinnoh
cool.
Regional. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yep.
Do you wish a little, not that it impacts much, do you wish a little bit they had picked three that had never been starters before? So Cyndaquil and Oshawott.
I kind of I would have loved that. It gets I guess that's one of my minor gripes. I would have loved for like one of these You know what? Give me a Shelter as my starter. It's my
We
starter.
want to start a Shelter and an Abra. No, that's great.
But there's a million, right? That like have like cool evolutions that could be a starter Pokemon that don't get the opportunity.
Yeah, I thought like an obscure Pokemon, especially, I didn't think of what you had said before, but it makes a lot of sense. But especially if it were going to have like a different evolution,
Yeah.
Would be wicked cool to have a sort of unique Pokemon with a unique evolution cycle. That'd be sick. As your starter, specifically.
Yeah. It would, and I'm going to be really curious to see. I mean, if we've got three starters from three different regions, I'm going to be interested to see what the kind of like region percentage of Pokemon it's going to be. Like, it doesn't seem like it's going to be only Pokemon you can find in Sinnoh, or it seems like it's going to be across regions historically.
Like a Sun and Moon vibe when they kind of came and did their own wild thing for the first time with the different region mix and different evolutions, right? Is it fair to say that was like a Sun and Moon?
I think so.
Uniqueness.
So I'm very excited. That will be the only thing I do on January 28th is play Pokemon Arceus.
I am looking forward to it. I set aside some Christmas dollars. I'm not like a crazy midnight. I don't know if they do like midnight releases or anything. I'm not for that. Like, I'll walk into the store the next day. I will say, if they're not sold out, Jesse, if you go into a Walmart the next day, a $60 title is usually $50 in store at Walmart the next day, and that's usually my go-to.
I will be digitally downloading that bitch, so I'm ready to play that.
You're a monster. Stop it. No, you don't.
See, I'm not like a wait for midnight person. I'll go to bed, but then it's going to be ready for me the next day.
I just
work smarter, not harder.
If I download it digitally, how do I sleep with it at night and snuggle it? How do I use it as a doorstop? How do I? It can't. Digital games cannot help me detect earthquakes.
That's
Jesse.
True. That's true. You're right.
Yeah. See, it's impossible. I'm so embarrassed right now. No.
I'll just be. I just won't know when an earthquake.
You just be caught unawares out there in earthquake-ridden Emporia, just like me here in Olathe. But you know what? I'm ready, Jesse. That's the difference. And every time I have a table that's slightly not level, boom, switch game.
I hate that.
No, Jesse. I take the game out of the case. Okay.
But I am pumped for Pokemon Arceus. I've been playing Shining Pearl a lot. Yeah, Shining Pearl. Again, I can't keep them separate. I'm playing Shining Pearl a ton, and I am very excited for Pokemon Arceus. Pokemon Legends Arceus.
I'm so confused right now on if it's Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond?
Brilliant Diamond, Shining
Shining
Pearl.
Pearl, okay.
Shining Pearl.
I've been sitting here for like 5 minutes, like, no, I'll figure it out if I think hard enough. I likewise am very excited, and it will be the first game that I've bought like new on launch day since.
Yay!
What's the last thing? Probably pre-ordered would be the more accurate thing. The first game I've pre-ordered since Dragon Quest.
Of course, it's a Dragon Quest.
11 on PC. I did buy that one digitally because I am, a giant hypocrite. I think that's what I probably got was Dragon Quest 11 on the PC, which it was pretty cool that I woke up and it had already downloaded. Like I left my computer on, and Steam or GOG, whatever what I bought it from, like was on my computer. It was ready to go.
Yeah.
Cool. That's all I got for this week. Jesse, sorry for the weird episode. It's been a wild week. Hopefully things will be slightly more normalized the farther and farther away we get from Christmas.
I'm pumped to talk about Arceus, and we will talk to everyone about more Pokemon episodes next week.